trick-or-treating every day.
The way that I made it sound like I like hurt myself. I'm like, ow.
That is definitely going to be a soundbite that will be used often. I'm just going to say. So our team, I'm going to need that soundbite. That might be Ashley's rating.
Michael.
Girl. Ooh. We're here.
We are here. I feel like I barely made it. I'm super excited today, actually, to talk about Run Disney. I have so much to share.
Yes.
But I do feel like I've run my own marathon just to get here in this seat today.
Girl, I overstand. Do you hear me?
I know you do.
I'm here.
Well, you know what? A friend of mine posted something on social media that said, instead of focusing on what triggers you in a day, to look for glimmers. And there's all sorts of glimmers in your day if you choose to look for them. So instead of looking for the triggers, let's look for the glimmers. And your husband, Jeremy Merrifield, our producer, just pointed out as I like barely made it to the seat. I was struggling this morning, but he pointed out that my lipstick matches my shirt. And that just made my day.
Yeah.
That's my glimmer.
That's a glimmer. I like that.
That is a glimmer. So on that note, I think we should do it. We should do the thing.
Hey, everybody. I'm Michael James Scott.
And hey there, I'm Ashley Eckstein. And welcome to HypeFriend.
Ashley, I'm so excited about this episode because we're going to be talking about Run Disney, and we're going to be Run Disney. You have been telling me about the amazingness of Run Disney for quite some time. You've actually done it. Like I'm like thrilled, and I'm really excited about all of it because it literally ties so much into HypeFriend. So I'm really, really excited about this episode that you've been such a champion for Run Disney for a while.
Yes, but even I'm a newbie when it comes to Run Disney. So, my backstory, I have actually signed up for a couple of races, and for various reasons, I couldn't do it. I had to back out over literally the course of the past several years until this year. And they did the Ahsoka 10K. Yeah. And let me tell you what, I said, this is my year. I will not miss this Ahsoka 10K. So it was, let's see, here's my medal. Oh wait, sorry, I'm covering Ahsoka's face. Yes, so this was part of a race at Disneyland. But it was so exciting because my dad, Papa Tano, several people know my dad as Papa Tano. He retired, and when he retired, he started walking. He would get up every morning and he would walk several miles. And he made it part of his wish list, his bucket list, to do a Run Disney race. And so when they announced the Ahsoka 10K, I said, Dad, this is it. We're going to do it together. And so it was back in January, and it was my very first Run Disney race. And I had heard all about Run Disney, all about it for many, many years. I heard about how amazing it was. I heard about how it'll change your life. And that's a big statement. That is a big statement to make, to say that it's going to change your life. So I wanted to know what all the hype was about. And let me tell you what. It changed my life. It absolutely did. I get it now. Yeah. I get it. And so we're going to get into it in this episode. But literally, if you're looking for the definition of HypeFriend, go to a Run Disney race. It's really all about friendship is what it is. I mean, if you're a professional runner, which many professional runners do Run Disney, but... and this is common knowledge, what people talk about. Run Disney is not necessarily what you're going to do if you're, trying to be a professional runner. Run Disney is all about the community. It's all about fun. It's all about community. It's all about friendship. And it really, truly will change your life. And I'm bit by the bug, as they say. I've got my first medal, and I can't wait to do another race. So we're going to talk about it. I actually got to go to another Run Disney race. So we're gonna get into that in this episode. But yes, it's I'm a believer. I'm a total believer.
She's a believer. Oh yeah. Come on, believer. I love it. Well, I'm very excited to hear all about it. I have not run a race, but so we'll see.
Wait, you have?
No, I have not. I have not.
Oh,
my God!
I was like, wait, is this like a fun fact about you that I didn't know?
Not at all. I have not run a race. I don't remember the last time that like I ran outside, basically being on like an elliptical machine or like a treadmill. Like, I don't know I don't know. But I'm very excited to hear all about it, because I don't know if I'm going to catch the bug, but I might, be the bug on the side that is like, you go, girl. You get it, girl. So I'm excited to learn all about all of it, because I don't know.
Well, but here's the thing I'll tell you, Michael, is that there's something for everyone with Run Disney, and you don't have to participate in the race. You truly don't. So whether you're there participating or whether you're just there as part of the HypeSquad, which I saw everyone's HypeSquad. Like, it was so fun to meet the racers, but then also meet their Hype friends and their HypeSquad. So there's something for you at Run Disney, I promise you.
Also, I think about, I like me running. I'm like, I think about, we're in scaries. We're in spooky season. It's like Halloween, all the things coming up. And then I think about like watching a scary movie and like, just like running from like, that's the kind of running that in my head. I'm like, oh my God, I'm running. Oh my gosh. The chocolate man is running out of here first, of course. That is not Run Disney, I know. However, in my head, all I'm thinking about is running. You know what I'm saying? It's just running and running, running and running, running, running. I know it's crazy. I know that is craziness. And I got you, girl.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to say, I was one of those people that said I would never do a Run Disney race, because I ran in middle school.
Middle school? But like running track or like running the...
I was on the track team. I told my husband that I ran a 640 mile, and he laughs at me.
David.
He's like, what? He's laughing at me now. He's like, he forgets that I told him I ran a mile in 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but I was on the track team. I ran a 640 mile. However, my track days ended in middle school.
Middle school. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Shout out to Southwest Middle School track team.
I know about that. Yes.
But as I got older, I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I don't think track is my thing. So I said I would never do a Run Disney race. And then when, I agreed to do the Ahsoka 10K, I'm just going to see how many times I can show my medal, because I'm so proud of it. I said, I am going to walk. I'll just do the 16-minute mile pace, and I'm going to walk, and I'm going to walk with Papa Tano. And it didn't work out that way. I ended up having to basically run the entire 10K. Ooh. And I did it. And now I'm like so empowered. I did it once. I can do it again.
Congratulations. You did it.
Okay. Well, Michael. Okay. Yeah. I want to get into it because I kind of have an Ashley no bakes, but it's an Ashley bakes that goes into a hype today. Okay. So can we kind of do one and the same?
Ashley no bakes, hypes and grimes. time.
Michael, you are just a jingle machine. MJS, Michael Jingle Scott.
Oh my gosh. What is your Ashley no bakes going into your hype?
Okay, so so today's Halloween. We just have to shout that out.
Right.
HypeFriend Friday is falling on Halloween.
Yes.
And so on Halloween, I don't bake, but one thing that I take very seriously is my allergy-friendly table when I pass out Halloween candy. So my husband David and I, we take Halloween very seriously, and we have 2 different tables. We have, the regular candy, and then we have the allergy-friendly table. But let me tell you what, that allergy-friendly table, it is hyping. It is hyping because I know what it's like to be the person when everyone else gets their candy and their treats and their cupcakes. And then since I can't have dairy and egg, I have nothing. I have a legit allergy-friendly Halloween table. So I have some of my treats here. This is a brand called YumEarth, but this is literally like Sour Patch Kids, but they're free of all like the top 9 allergies, free of artificial dyes. And let me tell you what, these are so good. I am opening it up now because that's how much I love them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my candy eating right now. Sorry to your husband Jeremy who doesn't like chewing. But these like sea salt caramel cups, caramel, do you say it?
That's really fun. I mean, I feel like you've given me, I feel like this has been, ladies and gentlemen, when you stay at Ashley and David Eckstein's home, there usually comes like, it's like Christmas morning where, there's like a basket of like goodies and things. And I feel like this has been in one of those baskets. Like it's like always Halloween at your house in terms of like the basket of goodies, because I feel like I've tried one of those, which are so fierce.
Actually, nothing brings me greater joy. There's a couple kids in our neighborhood who have allergies, and nothing brings me greater joy than when they come to our house and they see my allergy-friendly table and they get so excited when I'm like, you can have everything on this table. Like, it's so, this is all for you. And they're good treats. Like, I have done my civic duty and I have tasted all of the treats to make sure they're good. I mean, somebody's got to do it.
Yes. So this is your hype? This is your hype?
Okay. Well, that leads me into my hype.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just got back from a convention where my friend Angelle, she is a big Star Wars fan. Angelle, isn't her name amazing?
Yes, come on, Angelle.
Yes. So she's a big Ahsoka fan, big Star Wars fan. I've gotten to know Angelle over the past couple years, and she also has some allergies. Well, she is just so kind, and at every convention, she knows that I don't like to take breaks, and oftentimes, like, if there's a line, I will not leave my table because I don't like to leave people waiting in line, with me like just taking a break in the back. So she always brings me a bag of treats, and they're all allergy friendly because, she also, like I said, has some allergies. And so she knows what it's like. So she gave me the biggest bag of treats. And I already ate half of them. Literally, I ate them at my table. But check this out. She brought me these truffles and some pumpkin spice truffles. Michael, what are you hyping?
Ooh, okay. I'm actually hyping. Well, I want to read a comment that we got from one of our listeners on Spotify, which is really, really cool. On Spotify, her name is Jennifer. She wrote, "Me and my service dog, Captain Rex, are learning how to be the ultimate hype friend. Love the podcast and both of you," which is so fun because that actually was leading me into my hype. I actually was thinking about this a little while ago and was really going to hype up our little French bulldog Junior, hyping up hyping up your pets. We absolutely love our baby, and the way that little creature hypes us up. So it kind of went in to that comment from Jennifer on Spotify. Thank you, Jennifer. Shout out, Jennifer, listening to our podcast, which is so cool on Spotify. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And keep the comments coming. We love hearing from you, and we love to, know what's going on. And so we can talk to our community out there. So I'm with you. I'm with you about your pet. So I'm hyping up my baby, Junior. Fun little story. So basically, the breeder that we got our little French bulldog from, she named all of the little puppies from characters from a TV show. And we're like, okay. Now we didn't know this at the time, but we were just looking at puppies and we were, holding them, and they were all obviously so cute. And then this one little one we held, we were just holding it, and she was like, "Oh, that's Michael Scott." And we were like, huh? Now, she did not know me. She did not know my husband. She didn't know. And we were like, Michael Scott. She's like, oh, well, I named the puppies after characters on TV shows. And this litter is named after the characters on The Office. And we were like, well, obviously that's a side. So little Michael Scott is coming home with us.
That was fate. That was literally destiny.
The baby found us. So we don't call him Michael Scott. And, we don't say Michael Scott. We call him Junior.
I love that.
It's a fun little moment. So that's my hype up for today. Now, what's the gripe? What's the gripe? Because the gripe.
Oh my goodness.
Today.
Okay, so I do have a Run Disney inspired gripe, but it's not about the actual race itself. It's about my mom, Mama Tano, and Mama Tano and Papa Tano. They watch every episode of HypeFriend. They make it a moment. They put it on the TV. They sit down and they watch it together. Well,
Tano, hey, Papa Tano.
So, Mama Tano was going to run the Ahsoka 10K with us. And she got a little, Mama Tano never had her track and field days. Now, shout out to Mama Tano. She is an absolute beast when it comes to Pure Barre. Mama Tano, she's reached the platinum challenges. Like, she is fierce in Pure Barre. But Mama Tano doesn't really, run. Well, she thought, okay, I'm going to start training just a couple, weeks before. And she decided right out of the gate to just run 5 miles. Like, with no training. Just, like, not even in proper shoes. She's just like, I'm just going to, right out of the gate, run 5 miles. Well, poor Mama Tano broke her knee. So she's fine now. Yes, she's fine now. But she had to take a couple months off, and she had to rehab her knee. And so my gripe is, these Run Disney races are for everyone, but really listen to your body and be mindful of your training. The goal is to keep a 16-minute mile pace. You can walk them, you can run them. Several people, if this is how they choose to race, they can ride them if that is the only way they can do the race. But you have to keep a 16-minute mile, that pace. But be easy on your body. And so, Mama Tano, learn the hard way. Do not go right out of the gate and just run 5 miles in bad shoes. You got to work your way up. So, Mama Tano is good now.
I have 2 things to say.
Okay.
One, y'all are literally like the Incredibles. Like it's like the family of Incredibles. Like everyone. Like it's like literally David's family, like y'all are literally just like the Incredibles. Like everybody is just like running and jumping and all the things. So there's that, right? So we have the Incredibles. One. Two, this story kind of maybe sounds a little bit like this also could have been an Ashley Eckstein moment. Because I feel like you would absolutely be like, you know what? Like you would wake up in the morning, you're like, I'm gonna run I'm gonna run the 5K today, and I'm gonna do this. And before that, I'm gonna go to downtown, Disney Spring. I'm going to go to Aaron McKenna. I'm gonna go, David and I are gonna run, and we're gonna go to, Fresh Kitchen, get breakfast, go back. We are gonna stretch, and then we're gonna go. So I feel like there is some similarities to this.
Well, so there is. You are correct. Now, my husband is in the background and definitely shaking his head because did I train like I should have? No. Now, did I go out and run 5 miles immediately? No. I walked. And I was realistic with myself. And I said, I just have to keep a 16-minute mile pace. I'm going to walk the whole way. I told my dad, I said, we're just going to walk.
Well, come on, gripe.
Yes. What are you griping, Michael?
Okay, I'm griping. You know what? This is going in a little bit of a Halloween theme because what you were talking about, the trick-or-treaters and all the things. I'm kind of griping on when trick-or-treaters, have a gripe on what's on the candy that you're offering. You see?
Oh, yes.
How dare you? How dare you? This is free, okay? And I'm giving you candy. I'm not giving you fruit. You know what I mean? I'm not at the house giving you apples, or oranges or bananas. I'm giving you actual candy. You see what I'm saying? So how dare you? Have a gripe over when they look at I've done it before where it's like, oh, come on in, here's a trick or treat, and literally the kid's like this. I don't know. How dare you, little Johnny? How dare you, little Sally? This is an outrage. Okay.
Oh,
when you go next door and when you get grapes, you gonna come back here I'm so sorry. So that's what my gripe is. I didn't, I got a little hot. I got a little angry bubbles up in here, but that's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? This is outrage.
Such a good gripe. That is such a good gripe. And Michael, the way that is my husband, because last Halloween, I pride myself in my Halloween table. I had all the good candy bars and all the, the favorite candies and the allergy-friendly table. I had the most impressive table. I actually underestimated, for the first time in my life, I underestimated how many trick-or-treaters we were going to have.
Oh, wait a minute. I actually remember you all talking about this. That's right.
So I ran out of candy, but I didn't run out of everything. I thought I would be a little, I don't know, modern, progressive. What's the word for it? I mean, kids today, they have a bit of expanded palates, right? Not every kid likes sweet. Some kids like a little savory. And so I had other snacks. I had a whole table of chips. I had some chips and some. David's laughing. David's laughing so hard in the background, he's crying. I had a table of pop chips. Well, none of the kids wanted the savory table. Newsflash. Nobody wanted it. And at the end of the night, when we ran out of candy, all we had left were the pop chips. And David, he was so griped about it. He was so mad about it. He just couldn't stop talking to me, being like, Ashley, who buys pop chips for Halloween? Who does that?
I actually went little chocolate chubby Michael James Scott back in the day. That would have been golden crown for me. I would have taken all those pop chips. I would have taken that and all the candy on the side. So then it would be full out for me. I would be living. I would have taken every single flavor. Do you hear me? I would be living. So I would be all about the savory pop chips.
Savory pop chips. Okay, so I have a question. I have a question for our community. You know, if you're walking up to the Halloween Golden Corral, what do you want on that table? Like, what is your ideal snack of choice?
Yes.
Is it candy? Is it a cookie? Is it a chip?
A steak.
A steak? Like, what is it?
What is it?
Yes, we want to know.
Well, Ashley, we hyped and we griped. We that girl. That is no joke. I'm living for all of this.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Ashley. I think it's this time. It's time to get into some good gossip. Ow. I didn't do the owl, but I feel like I like it now.
I like it too.
Come on, try it for me, Ashley.
The good gossip. Ow! The way that I made it sound like I hurt myself. I'm like, ow!
That is definitely going to be a soundbite that will be used often. I'm just going to say. So our team, I'm going to need that soundbite. That might be Ashley's ring for me. Oh my gosh. Well, what's the good gossip, Boo? Tell me the good gossip.
Well, I have to make our good gossip about the balloon ladies at runDisney.
Oh, okay.
So I did not understand who the balloon ladies were, what they were about. I mean, I'd heard about them. I feel like, they're famous. They're literally famous. People talk about the balloon ladies, but I did not understand until I was there, until I did my first runDisney race. So, just in case we have anyone listening for the first time, if you don't know anything about runDisney, so the balloon ladies, they are volunteers. These are literal volunteers that are pacers at the end of the race. So, as I've mentioned, you have to keep the pace of a 16-minute mile. If you don't keep the pace of a 16-minute mile, then you are swept from the race. And they do take you off the course. However, I thought that the balloon ladies, they were the ones that sweep you off the race. And let's be real, it's Disney. Everything's magical. There's, if they sweep you off the race, it's still a positive experience of like, you know what? You tried. You did this. I mean, literally, if you even try a runDisney race, the entire experience is, you're being hyped. But the balloon ladies, they are not sweepers, they are pacers. So they're in the back. They literally hold balloons, like they hold the Mickey balloons, and they hype you up.
Yeah.
Like literally, the balloon ladies, they're the official HypeSquad. So they keep the pace, they encourage you, they literally they want you to stay in front of them and finish the race. They're famous, they're infamous, they're kind. Like there's all sorts of social videos. I went down a rabbit hole on social media of everyone like meeting the balloon ladies. They're even their own character stop. Like it's like a rite of passage to get a picture or a video with the balloon ladies. So my good gossip is that the balloon ladies are amazing. Like literally they're infamous. And we cannot do an episode of HypeFriend without hyping up the ultimate hype squad, which are the balloon ladies.
Yes. Well, actually,
that's my good gossip.
That's so cool. I want to be a balloon lady. P.S.
Yes.
Done. Like I'm in. I'm definitely in. I would like to be a balloon lady, and I would like to be your balloon lady for you. Like,
Oh, yes.
like it would just be like a full sitch. Like, but like I would be all about that. And let's see. We gotta figure that out. That's
Wait,
really that's
wait. Michael,
what?
I just figured it out. So, okay, I'm manifesting this. I'm manifesting this right now.
Yes.
So there is a marathon weekend at Walt Disney World in January.
Oh.
I say we take our show on the road. We go to that race. I would like to participate again with my family. But, people dress up. Like, you dress up. You run, or you do these races in costume. So I don't know what my costume will be yet. But what if your costume? What if you were my balloon lady?
Yes! Yes, I do. I do.
I love it. I love it.
I love that. Okay, we got to manifest that because that would be really, really fun. Okay, so now I gotta go. I gotta learn all about I gotta go all about go down the rabbit hole of like the hype, the balloon fierce ladies, all of that. I'm very excited about that. Yes, I love it.
Okay, we're gonna manifest this. We're gonna make it happen because I will tell you what, we found our people when it comes to Run Disney. Like, Run Disney, the entire community, they have like they shared with me it's like over 170,000 racers per year.
Yes,
like it is the ultimate HypeFriend community. Crazy. And so we gotta go do it. We gotta go do it.
Okay, I'm definitely down for that. Thank you for that good gossip. Ow. Okay, so Ashley, this week instead of a neighborhood drop-in, we are going to someone else's neighborhood, which is exciting. Very, very exciting. So Run Disney's Halloween half marathon weekend happened at Disneyland this year, which is very, very cool. And I mean, you also got to be there, which I'm so excited to hear all about that. And, I feel like basically it's a marathon fueled by fierce Disney magic. That's what it sounds like to me, which is really, really cool. I'm obsessed with that. You mentioned, I mean, it's around 170,000 racers, which is just incredible. The image of that is just like, just so cool. I mean, thinking about that, like sprinting down Main Street USA, like high-fiving Mickey and Minnie, and like racing past Cinderella's castle all before breakfast. I mean, that's pretty incredible, I would have to say. It sounds so cool. And, obviously it's all sprinkled with like pixie dust, music, costumes, and of course, character meet and greets. I'm literally obsessed with all this. So many friends also run the race together. That for us, what really, like you explained that to me and I was like, wait, what? And of course I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I never put that together? So many people come together and they do this together. And so with that obviously comes major hyping. Now my girl, Ashley Eckstein, got to go and experience the Run Disney magic firsthand. So I want to know all about it. Tell us the tea. Come on. What happened?
I went this time. I actually didn't do any of the races this time. I went this time just to listen because part of being a hype friend is to listen and learn. And this is not an overstatement. This is not a hyperbole, but having the chance to meet some of the racers, it changed my life. And I made new friends. And the way that they welcomed me with open arms, like, I cried. I mean, I literally cried multiple times. We all became Instagram friends. We've been exchanging DMs. You're about to meet Annie. I mean, wait till you hear her story. It's just so inspiring. Now we're messaging and, hopefully we're going to, do a race together at some point. But it's such a beautiful example of what it means to be a hype friend. So I'm super excited for you to meet everyone that I talk to.
Yes. Well, let's meet them. Let's go. I want to meet the racers. I want to meet the HypeFriend, the new HypeFriend community. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey there, I'm here at Run Disney, the Disneyland Halloween half marathon in Anaheim, California. And the energy is electric. Let me tell you what, Hype friends are hyping. So this is day one. We're here at the Run Disney Health and Fitness Expo. So this is what everyone does. They come on day one, they pick up their bibs, they do their shopping, they get all the exclusives, they meet up with their friends, there's backdrops, they can take pictures. This is the fun day. This is the prep day. This is where you just like check in and you get ready for the race weekend. We're gonna meet lots of hype friends, and I can't wait to hear what all the hype is about. I'm part of the Hype Squad. Okay, so I'm here with Aaron. Aaron, how many Run Disney races have you done?
This is number one. This is the first one.
This is your first one.
This is it. I'm excited, a little bit nervous, but this is it.
Okay.
This is it.
So I'm so excited for you. So I've only done one Run Disney race too. So I know the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I was so nervous. And I had the best time. So, okay, which race are you doing?
Okay, I'm doing the half marathon on Sunday.
You go from no Run Disney races straight into the half.
This is it.
So what brought you here today?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've had a love for Disney for a while now. Me and my daughter, she's 20 months, Amari.
Oh.
We pretty much go to Disneyland once a week. I make it a thing. We go every week. We see, we see the Disneyland band at the 11:25 show. We're regulars. Like, this is our thing. And I really got into running last year.
Yes.
And there was just a perfect way of blending both passions. And I was like, this is it. I got to do it. And I can't wait. I'm finally here. And all the prep is here. Like, I'm very excited.
Well, okay. You were just telling me before.
Yes.
You are in the Air Force.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Yes.
So, but you just started running.
I did. So I started last November. Last November will be the first time I started training.
Okay.
I started with the Rose Bowl half marathon, and then the Eaton fires happened during that time, and then Pasadena was kind of in a state of repair, right? So they postponed that race. In the middle of that postponing, I ended up signing for the LA Marathon in March. And so I ran that one.
You've done a marathon.
I did a full, and now I'm hooked. And then I was like, okay, Disneyland half, here we go. So I've been training for this for a while now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just so excited.
We need to welcome him in to the Run Disney community because you're here with your wife and your daughter,
yes,
right? Are you
correct.
here with anyone else?
That's just my crew.
Okay. So we gotta build your crew here.
Mm-hmm.
My co-host Michael, he's not here, but I know if he were here, the two of us.
I'm down.
We're already a part of your crew.
We could
so
link
now
arms, the whole 13.
You've already gained two people, a part of your crew.
I love it.
And that's the amazing thing about Run Disney is you are now instantly part of a massive family.
That is so beautiful. I'd never realized the community aspect that comes with running. Running for me, so a little backstory, I was going through a really hard time about a year and a half ago. A lot of personal things were going on, especially professionally. I didn't know where I was going to get stationed at. All of my family's here, so there was a lot of stress. And running was an outlet for me to meditate and really have internal dialogue and really find myself again.
Wow.
And it was very isolating for me, and that's what got me into running. And then all of a sudden, I got thrown into a community of runners, and it's such a different experience. And to have that momentum from other people, other energy, it's beautiful. During the LA Marathon, I cried probably like the first 5 miles because it literally felt like the whole city was just behind you, encouraging you. And I just remember feeling so emotional, and I can't wait to have that same feeling with my love for Disney as well, because it's literally the perfect blend of both worlds.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful.
You're incredible.
No,
Aaron.
you are.
So, okay, I want to ask, you're in this dark place and you started running, and part of being a hype friend, we say, be a hype friend. The hype starts with you. It's also about being a hype friend to yourself.
1,000%.
So how did you do it? How did you find the motivation to say, you know what? I need something, and I'm going to do this.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so fitness is a big part of my life. I mean, in the military, it's a mandatory thing, right? So I've always been into working out, and when I started running, I would take off my headphones, and I would just be present, and it was just me of being with myself, being present in the moment, and having those internal conversations with myself. And I started to learn more about myself, reevaluating my values, who I want to be in the future. And running gave me that space to find myself again. And this was all in the phase of my wife being pregnant and me becoming a dad. I had to find all of myself and, rebuild myself. And I thank running for that, because I wouldn't be the man I am today without it. And so that's why this community aspect is so big to me now, because it literally carried me forward. And now it's a big part of my identity,
Aaron, you're incredible.
Thank you.
Best of luck. I can't wait to see you again. I have no doubt we're going to run a Run Disney race together.
I can't wait.
Point.
I want to do the Orlando ones pretty soon.
Okay.
That's on the menu. So
all right.
will be up.
Well, I'm from Orlando, so I will see you there. Okay, so I'm here with Holly and Julianne, and your friendship started in a dog park. So tell us how it started and how you're here.
Good question. Yeah, we met at a dog park. I was helping my sister out when my niece was born, and I would take the baby and the dog on walks every day to the dog park in the complex, and Julianne was just there with her dog. And then we both, we saw each other every day, and then we ended up running the same race weekend, different races, but ran into each other at the parks, which is how we found that we both were Run Disney girls.
I love this. Julianne, what was it about Holly where you're just like, I like her. She's nice.
Oh my gosh, she is nice. She's the nicest person. I'll tell you the story. Last year, I was supposed to come to this race weekend. I tested positive for COVID the day before, and Holly, went above and beyond to be like, how can I make this right for you? How can I get your tickets moved over? What can we do? Can I try and get medals for you? She just took it upon herself to go completely above and beyond. Yeah, that's the type of person that she is. She'll give you the shirt off your back. Literally, she's like, let me spray you with glitter, whatever she has. She's like, it's yours. So she's always been that person. And yeah, since the first race weekend that we did together, we shared all types of things that morning. You gave me a poncho because it was raining and I was so unprepared. She gave me a poncho.
That is amazing. Yeah. Literally the poncho off your back.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So you ran into each other at a Run Disney race?
At Epcot.
Weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
After the races, and I was like, hey, you just did that. I just did that. Why don't we start doing these together?
It was right before COVID. It was 2019, that Wine and Dine. And it had only been my second race, and I was still not doing the longer distances. Julianne had been a runner prior. So it was one of those okay, teach me what you know. And then, we started doing the races together. And since then, it's been a back and forth of hey, what's your experience been? What's mine experience been? We show up for each other at races, whether that's I'm running a race that she's not at and she's sending me updates and encouragement, or we're running a race together and, hey, I'm jumping in this character line, come catch me. We've always just played tag like that.
What does the word hype friend mean to you? What does it mean to be a hype friend?
For me, being a hype friend, I've always just been the mom of the friend group. I am the maternal figure. Age doesn't matter. Everyone just, what do you need? You need a snack. You need a drink. Who got their hydration? Make sure you pack your socks, and you need all of these things. We're all getting on the bus at this time. So for me, I'm the hype friend in that I am going to make sure that the people that I am running with have all the tools they need to get to the finish line, feeling good with a smile and knowing there's people cheering them on wherever they are in the race.
She is such a hype friend that I have passed along my friends who I'm they're coming from the Boston area. They're going to be at Run Disney. Holly, can I give them your number? And she is texting them here's the time we need to be at the bus. Here's how I can get you through the race. They're so nervous. And I'm I have somebody for you.
I've seen firsthand at Run Disney, and also by talking with everyone today, this goes beyond the races. And, it's really, truly about the connection, about the bond. It's about the stories, to be honest with you, not during the race. It's about the snacks, the hairspray, like you just said, the slumber parties in the hotel room. And yes, the races bring you together, but it's really about the friendships that are made here that extend beyond the races. So Julianne, what does a hype friend mean to you?
A lot of the things that Holly just touched on. I mean, she's literally always got our back. She's the first person that we ask questions to because she's always ready to be I've got this. It's going to be great. You're going to do okay. I mean, I think we all have those moments of self-doubt, especially when you're doing multiple races in a weekend and you're I'm not sure how this is going to go. This girl's going to get you to the finish line. She literally will find a way to make it happen for you and to make sure that you're prepared ahead of time. So yeah, hype friend, just We call her Hala. Hala is our hype friend.
I have made so many new friends. This is incredible. Just being here, it's changed my life. Run Disney, truly the best hype squad ever. Okay, we're gonna meet the rest of your squad. Okay, so now I'm with Margaret and Sarah. Now, I just talked to Holly and Julianne, and the four of you are a group. You do Run Disney together.
First half marathon is this weekend.
This is your first half?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Margaret, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm very excited. So I run with charity because I lost my dad about 10 years ago to cancer. And so I run with a charity that raises money for families and individuals who have cancer and have been impacted by that. And my friends have also run with the same charity, which just like means so much to me. So the fact that I get to run in honor of my dad this weekend and also raise money for a great cause is incredible with my friends. So that's great.
Gosh, Margaret, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
That is amazing. And I'm so sorry for your loss, but I'm so sure that your dad is so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I get to share this weekend with people like Sarah. So I'm excited.
So Sarah, when do you enter the chat?
Well, kind of in a weird situation. My cousin and I both decided we wanted to do the Disney College program in Orlando right out of college. So we came down somewhat together, and she was like, we should do the Run Disney races. They look really fun. It's a big event. Let's do it. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm not a runner. I don't really want to, but I'll do it. And so we agreed that if our like favorite Disney princesses were ever the race themes, we would do it. And it was Princess 23, I think. That Ariel was the 5K, which was mine, and 10K was Rapunzel, which was hers. So we were like, okay, we're gonna do it. We have to. And then if you've ever tried to get in on a Run Disney race, you know it's hard. So I got both, and she got neither. And I was like, Emily, you're the only reason I was going to do this. What am I going to do? So my coworker, Lexi, who's now a good friend of mine, is Holly's roommate, and was like, oh, well, my roommate does all of them. I'll connect you guys. Like, it'll be fine. And I talked to Holly, and she was like, yeah, we have an extra spot in our hotel room. Come stay with us. Like, come stay in the hotel. Come to Expo. We'll do the whole thing together. You're going to love this group of girls. It'll be fine. And I'm like, you want me to come to a hotel room with like 6 people that I don't know? And do a whole race weekend together on a race week. I didn't even want to run. I'm not a runner. So I said the same thing Margaret did. I don't run. What are we doing? And she was like, just come. So I did. And we've probably texted every single day since then.
Probably.
We talk every day.
All the time.
Yeah.
And here you are. Something you said you would never do. Here you are.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, I got to ask, what does being a hype friend mean to you?
Oh, so many things. I think one thing that is very unique about kind of our friend group is we're in 2 different generations. And so for us, the 2 of us, we can send each other just like random things on the internet that
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
are funny for us, but we'll send them to Holly and Julianne, and they're like, we don't know what this means. And so I
have a question. Are y'all Gen Z?
Yes.
So you have Gen Z and then millennials.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what makes you Gen Z?
Oh.
We're hardcore Gen Z.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're both like in media, so it's even worse. Like,
yes.
Oh
like,
my gosh. Teach me your Gen
media
Z ways.
things. I think, the millennial pause is unfortunately a very real thing. So, yeah.
See, I'm an elder millennial apparently. I might even be Gen X. I don't know. But teach me your Gen Z ways. What's something that you bring as part of the Gen Zers to this group?
I think even some of just the words, like,
yes,
they'll say they did something that day, and we in all caps will be like, slay, go off, queen, you're an icon. And they're just like, yay, we love that for you.
And then another one of it too is like pictures. So whenever after the races, we'll take pictures in all of our medals all together, and the framing of the photo itself looks very different if Sarah or I takes it versus if Holly or Julianne takes it. And it's not bad or good.
Side profile.
It's not bad or good different. It's just different, which is just fun to see. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I love it. So these are your words. I heard that y'all are the kids. Holly and Julianne are the moms.
Yep. Yes.
Maybe that makes me the grandma. I don't know.
Yeah, you can join.
I'll be the grandma of your group. I'm here for it. I'm a part of the HypeSquad now.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Margaret, Sarah, it's so nice to meet you. I'm here with Carlonda and Emily. They're from Fresno, California. Hello.
Hello.
There's something magical about Run Disney. You know, it's the costumes, it's the friends, it's the atmosphere. What makes Run Disney different than any other race you do?
It's something about coming to Disneyland. It just makes my heart so happy, and just being here. And so just imagine when you go to Disneyland, how magical that is, and then getting to run, and then seeing the behind the scenes, and then seeing the cast members that are cheering us on. Like, they woke up early holding signs to cheer us on while we're running through Disneyland.
They're your Hype Squad.
They are. One would say they're our Hype friends.
Okay, how do you both know each other?
We're teachers.
Yeah.
Together at the same school.
I love it. Thank you for being teachers.
Yeah.
So you first became Hype friends. You met at school, right?
We started off together in 3rd grade during the pandemic.
Shout out to all of the teachers.
Yes.
All teachers are real life heroes. How do you hype each other up? I love that you're here together. I love that you're doing this together. Literally, you're the epitome of a hype friend. Like, you know, you're truly the best hype friends. How do you hype each other up?
She's my person. We could not teach. I'm not going to cry. We could not teach without having someone with them. And so,
all tears are good tears.
love her. And then so now when we run, she's faster than me. She never leaves me. And she'll walk while I'm still running. So I love her.
We just try to like keep the same pace together. So especially when we go to like a new city and we do a run, we make sure that we stay together. When it's a new run, so like our first 10K together, that was tough. It was hard.
Yeah.
But we stay together. And so
She pushed me. I was like, I can't. I stopped running. And she was like, no, come on, you can do it. And like literally just was like, come on. And she was like, 1 minute on. Okay, we can walk. 1 minute run. And then we finished. So, and we're doing it again.
Oh my gosh.
But at Disney, so it'll be better.
I am now your hype friend.
Absolutely.
And I am just so honored that I've had the chance to meet you this weekend. So how has Run Disney and literally running brought the two of you closer?
Well, I feel like every relationship like has its ups and downs. So it kind of goes with running too. Like running is hard. It's not fun while you're doing it. So I think like just, you know, like they say, like misery loves company. Yeah. And so I think we've just grown together in like the pain of running and finishing together and having fun at the same time.
How do you, in your friendship, balance each other out?
I feel like, well, first of all, we're 10 years apart.
Yeah.
So I'm 40, she's 30. And I feel like it's like I can give her advice from 10 years in the future. And also, we keep each other calm because the way she would handle a situation is not the way I would handle a situation. And we always we made a pact in the car on the way, like, if I'm wrong about the situation that happened, like, tell me right now. You can check me and be like, girl, you were wrong. I wasn't, though, for the record. But you know what I mean? Like, we hold each other accountable. And I think with anything, you have to have that solid foundation before you can even go do like a Run Disney together. You're sleeping next to each other. You're like, that's trust. To be in a hotel room with someone.
Driving on the LA streets.
Yes. And then like running with someone. And then it's all about, we're in this together, right? She's not trying to go faster than me. I'm not. She doesn't care if her outfit looks bad. Like, we both want to look good. We are like sending each other links. Girl, what are you going to wear? I'm going to be Ariel tomorrow. She's going to be Cinderella.
Yes.
And then I'll be Cruella and she'll be a Dalmatian.
Oh,
and it's just always like making sure you look good. Fixing your friend's crown.
Yes.
Before anyone fixes their crown and not telling the world. That is what a friend is. So,
Emily, what's a hype friend to you?
Being able to talk to someone no matter what it is. There's no judgment. So if something happens, like, I can go straight to her. She's the person I'm going to go to. I mean, my husband too.
But like, we're married now. But, you know.
But like, I'll go to her. She'll give me advice. Like, we'll talk through it. And I think that that's just really important in a friendship, is to be able to have someone who's not going to sit there and be like, wow, you did that. So it's just kind of nice to have someone who's going to be there and not judge you and be able to talk to you through it and be like, okay, well, here's where we go from now. Like, from here, this is what we're going to do now. And the good thing is we're both always in that place.
Yes.
There's always going to be someone that can lend the hand and someone that needs it. And it flips.
Yes.
And that's what a good friendship is.
Yeah. Someone who's always there for you, always ready.
Carlonda, Emily, you're just amazing.
Thank you.
I am now your proud hype friend. You got it this weekend. You're going to do an amazing job on that 10K. Annie, you flew in all the way from the UK for this Run Disney race. How are you feeling? Are you excited?
I am so excited, and the weather is beautiful. Much better than the UK, so, you know, that's always a winner.
You were just telling me a little bit right before we came on.
Yep.
Your story is incredible. Can you share with us how you are here doing these races?
I sometimes kind of catch myself and think, wow, I don't actually know how I do it with all that's gone on. So just to kind of summarize, I was late in life diagnosed with epilepsy. It's in the form of focal impaired awareness seizures and focal awareness seizures. Now, for anyone who's listening, that isn't what we tend to see in the media. It's not where you fall on the floor and have a fit. You still lose consciousness to an extent, but it's actually quite easy to miss. And if you don't know about it, it can be really hard to pick up. Sadly, it wasn't picked up for me for about 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Doctors didn't know what was going on. Part of the issue is your kind of memory goes when after it just goes a bit blank. You're like, did that actually happen?
Wow.
And unless you're looking for it, it can.
Yes.
Yeah. So after I got diagnosed, you know, so I was happy I got diagnosed, but then also came with losing my independence. Because I used to drive. I had a very nice little red car that I used to scoot about in, and unfortunately lost my driving license. And so bizarrely kind of started to feel like I'd lost my independence. So
Yes.
happy on one hand to have a name for what I was experiencing and not feel
Yes. To
like
get an
I was
answer.
imagining it sort of thing. But then I kind of spiraled into a bit of a dark hole, if I'm honest. It was really hard to start with. And I felt nervous going out on my own. Anywhere I'd have a seizure, I'd put off going back to or returning to that situation. You know, if I was out in public, I'd be like, how am I going to tell somebody? Oh, hang on 1 second. I'm just about to have a seizure. Don't panic. I'm going to be fine.
Wow.
So I used to feel a bit like that. And yeah, it was really hard. But I obviously picked myself back up.
Yes. And how did you do that? Did you have another hype friend in your life to help pick you up?
Well, actually, I'm going to big him up because he is amazing. I do have the best husband in the world who is just constantly my champion. He, like, it sounds really, really cheesy, but he lifts me up all the time. Like,
It's not cheesy at all.
He is amazing. And he was like, look, I'm going to be with you the whole time. Let's try this. And it was just so good to feel like I'm safe. I've got someone with me. And we started out really slowly, started on some runs, and then I got into triathlon because I decided to do some charity for an epilepsy charity.
Wow.
To give back, because I thought I need to start talking about this.
It sounds like your husband obviously pulled you out, but it sounds like you also pulled yourself out by participating in these races and Run Disney. You know, that's incredible. So would you say you kind of found yourself again? You found your purpose again after doing these races?
Yeah, definitely. I think for these particular races, the thing I absolutely love about them, and because I also do triathlons.
Wow.
I call myself Look Pro Go Slow, so I'm not fast at all. I absolutely love doing them. But what I love about the Run Disney races is that I can actually relax, have fun. It doesn't matter about what pace you're doing.
Yep.
You know, and you could just enjoy it. I chat to people along the way. I'm a talker, obviously.
I love it.
I do chat to people along the way, and I'm like, oh, what's your story? Even bumping into people at the expo. You know, you get to chatting and hearing people's journeys. I've made so many friends after Run Disney. It's so funny. Such a wonderful community.
Okay, so last question. What is a hype friend to you?
That's a really good question. To me, it's someone, it's someone who really lifts you up and really encourages you. No matter what the goal is or what you're trying to achieve, they're there pushing you and encouraging you. And if you're struggling with something, giving you solutions and helping you figure out a way to get there. You know, I've said it before when I've spoken about it, is if one path blocks you, there's always another route you can go. And sometimes that HypeFriend is the person to help you get there.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
Annie, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with you.
I love you too.
You as well. You are such an inspiration. Seriously. And I think that's what I love about this Run Disney community is, I mean, we've just now met.
Yeah.
And I want to go run a race with you.
I would love to. I should do that another time.
Yes. That is the beauty of Run Disney.
Yeah.
It's an instant bond. And sometimes it's as easy as that, right?
Yeah.
Like just one thing that you have in common can just give you equal footing.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right,
yeah,
we're in this. Let's go do this together.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen people walking around the expo and we've got chatting and they've got a disability as well, like me. We've chatted and we've connected on Instagram and I'm communicating with them across the sea and like, are you going to be there this time? Do you want to meet up? Should we go for a coffee? Best thing ever.
Amazing. Run Disney, bringing people together around the world. I'm here with Cassandra and Elisa, and they glitterfied me.
We glittered her.
Oh my gosh. How many Run Disney races have you done together?
We've done 4. This will be our 5th event. This is going to be our 5th.
And what races are you doing?
We're doing the challenge.
You're doing the whole challenge?
The challenge.
Is this the first time you've done the challenge?
We did it last year. Last year was our first time. I didn't think I could do it, but I just got thrown in and
you did it.
Yeah, great. I did it.
You did it. So then, Cassandra, did you hype her up?
Well, I kind of just said, you're doing this and you're coming along with me and we're gonna have a great time. So
You know what though? That's what Hype Friends do. They make you push past your fears. And sometimes I feel like your friends know you better than you know yourself.
Agree completely. Yeah.
Okay, so why are you Hype Friends?
I guess well, we met, how long ago was that now? 13 years. 13 years.
Yeah.
And we only got close when I moved close to her and she needed someone to watch her daughter. And I have a 15-year-old, she has a 16-year-old, and they got along great. Now they're sisters.
Oh.
And
they're Hype Friends.
They're a total Hype Friend. And we've done Run Disney with them in Disney World.
In Disney World.
Yeah, that was really special. We did a Toy Story theme. It was so cute.
Yeah.
And it was so special for the 4 of us. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you've done like a mom-daughter weekend.
We have. And next year, we are actually planning on going with our moms.
Yes.
For the first time.
Oh.
Which we're so excited.
We are excited.
We're so excited about that.
Cassandra, why do you run Disney?
Oh, I think I was hooked from the minute I did my first half back here at Disneyland 2017, even though it was very hot. I had never run before, but I took a chance and said, I'm going to do this. And I did. And when I crossed the finish line, I thought, you know what? That was the most amazing thing. And the community that surrounds you, the run, the characters, everything about it. I love Disneyland. I love Disney World. So mixing the two and accomplishing something for myself was just a really great feeling. So now I'm back every year.
How do you hype each other up? Because clearly in the middle of a race, there's always moments where you're just like, I don't know if I can do this, especially during the challenge, because that's a lot. Yeah. So how do you hype each other up?
Well, we only say,
we're going. We're doing it.
Yeah. We can do this. Just, it's constant, positive, reassurance on both ends. So if I'm feeling down, she's up, and vice versa. We both take our turn.
Yeah, we do. We hit our walls at different points. So it kind of helps. I'm hyping her up, and then in the end, she's pulling me through. So
Now, tell me about the Run Disney community. I mean, this place is electric.
It is.
Have you met other friends at Run Disney race weekends?
Yeah. We have. Yeah. We have. And I feel like nobody is a stranger here. Everyone is so kind, and especially out on the race course, everyone is very positive. Yeah, sometimes you like collect friends as you go.
You start running with the same people.
Yeah. And sometimes like someone will say, hey, can I run with you? I really like your pace. Or
you just start talking with someone and you make friends. And I really love that. We all have one thing in common, and it's accomplishing the one race.
Yeah.
Cassandra, Elisa, I'm so excited for you. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
I am now your proud hype friend.
Yes.
Hype friend's gonna hype. All right, I'm here with Leslie, Becky, and Sandra, and you have the most incredible story. Can you please share with me how y'all came together? How are you here? Why are you here?
Well, these fabulous ladies and myself were three besties, and we have actually been friends since 2004. So that's 21 years.
Wow.
Yes. So Sandra and Becky had been running some half marathons in their life, and Sandra runs way big races and does crazy things. But in 2018, we decided to do the Princess Half.
Yes?
Yes, at Disney World. So it was, we didn't have to really twist anybody's arm. We were ready. So that was my first half.
Okay.
So super scary, but I did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
So I was Sleeping Beauty because she's my favorite.
Yep.
Becky was Ariel.
Of course.
Of course, red hair.
Of course. You look exactly like
And Sandra was
Ariel.
Snow White. Like, come on.
You look exactly like Snow White.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh.
And then we had a fourth, our Miss Cinderella, and that was my friend Jennifer. And she sadly passed away in 2021, just unexpected and just devastating. And she was my best friend from like 1995.
Wow.
So we drug her to the Princess Half too.
So why this race? What are you celebrating today?
So I'll take this one. So unfortunately, Leslie was diagnosed with uveal melanoma last year, and she's now in remission. So yay.
Yes.
Yes.
We're hyping you up, Leslie.
Hyping up. Sandra and I were both there all along the way, driving her to her doctor's appointments.
That's amazing.
Sandra would go give her eye drops that she needed to recover. And so we decided to, since she's now in remission, to celebrate her and honor Jennifer and treat her to this trip to participate in the villain race.
That's incredible. Now, Sandra, okay, so obviously you are a runner. This is your thing.
Yes.
So I feel like you must be, are you kind of the head of the hype squad, talking everyone like you can do this?
I'm the one that's kind of like, hey, I heard about this race. You think maybe you guys want to come and do it with me? But unfortunately, they never they never actually want to run the distances that I'm running. I'm actually an ultra marathon runner, so I run the the scary long distances. But
wow,
but this is always like the best to be able to just come and spend time together and like really, basically, ride or die sisterhood. So that's what we do.
Okay, I love hearing that, ride or die sisterhood. So if someone is watching. And if someone is lonely and they're here listening to your story, how do they get a ride or die sisterhood, a ride or die friend? Because one friend, as you know, can literally change your life. So what advice do you have? How can you find a hype friend, be a hype friend? What can you share?
I would just say find that connection and stick to it. And friendship is hard, just like every relationship. You have to make the effort. And I feel like we always try to do that. Sometimes we don't see each other all the time because we work and we have, lives other than ourselves. But we make that effort to go to lunch or maybe grab a drink or, just something that when we have some time to spend it together, then we make that time.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. What about you, Becky?
Well, I would say, first of all, we were actually just talking about this. You have to look away from the phone for a while.
Yes.
In our society, we're so entrenched in our phones, and you have to be courageous to just open conversation. If you see someone that looks like maybe you have something in common or you just want to be friendly and say hello, you never know what can happen. Leslie and I met through a work situation. So, and then we just started talking and became closer. And Sandra, ironically, we went to college together. So
really,
this came full circle. And our friendship has just continued to evolve. When I did my first half marathon, Leslie showed up unexpectedly at mile 8 when I was bonking. And I see her
on the side and she's cheering and she knew I was going to be running, so she was watching for me. So the hug that just gave me the energy to keep going. And then
literally a hype hug.
It was literally a hype hug mid-run.
She described me as a ray of light.
Well, you literally are a ray of light. I was going to say, not only you were running to Sleeping Beauty, but I'm like, I just feel like you are pure light. Like, amazing.
She is pure light. And so then we had the next race where I guess you were doing your full marathon and Leslie and I were just doing a 10K. And we showed up at her mile 14 and I ran with her for about 1/10 of a mile just to help keep her going. And then when Leslie ran her first, I was her hype girl for the princess.
Amazing. Amazing. Now, Sandra, tell us about Jennifer. How did you know Jennifer?
Well, I knew Jennifer through Leslie, so that's how we all kind of got together. But that girl was, she was like a hurricane coming through. When we went to the Disney race the first time, so my dad actually drove us to the airport. We picked up Leslie and Jennifer and drove her to, went to the airport. And this girl showed up with the 3 biggest suitcases that would ever. She literally packed the kitchen sink and a sewing machine. Oh. So she had everything that we needed. And so that's kind of how we really kind of bonded with Jennifer. And it's funny because we showed up here today and the 3 of us have these big old suitcases and we were like, well, between the 3 of us, we're going to find something. And it's crazy that it took the 3 of us to fill Jennifer's shoes. So,
which she was Cinderella. So it was the glass shoe.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Y'all are amazing.
Oh.
I mean, I think that's why we're doing this podcast on friendship, because like I said, just one hype friend can change your life. But, to have what you have, a ride or die sisterhood, and the fact that you come here to run Disney and, you celebrate wins in life, but you're also celebrating losses. And I know Jennifer's here with you in spirit.
Oh, she is. So we have a Disney planner, Erica Ellis, from San Antonio, Texas, and she's amazing. So she randomly sends you a care package when you go through her. So I know she just, just picks things randomly. Well, we got a Pluto sticker and we got a Bambi sticker, but then we got a Cinderella sticker.
Oh, that's a sign.
I know. So I sent a picture to Erica and I was like, you just sent us Jennifer. So she's in my bag right now, the Cinderella sticker.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So.
Yep. I've only done one Run Disney race. I definitely am going to do more. But today's changed my life. Today has truly changed my life. Hearing your stories has changed my life. Wow. 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 This was literally the happiest day at the happiest place on earth. I got ears. I'm covered in glitter. We cried. We hugged. My life has changed. Best day ever, happiest day ever, here with Run Disney.
That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful.
So inspiring, right?
That was so inspiring. I'm so happy that my good friend Ashley Eckstein got to be there and that you could share that with us and our listeners and our community out there, because it's so important and I'm so inspired. I mean, just when I hear the word Run Disney, I mean, you kind of you think Run Disney. So I didn't really know much, but to be able to really go inside and really be there experiencing this firsthand through you was just so awesome. So thank you. Thank you for getting to share, these stories with all of us. So beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm bringing you with me next time.
Okay.
That was a fun field trip, but I'm bringing you with me.
All right. All right.
All right, Michael. Well, what's our one last thing?
Ooh. Oh, my gosh. There's so many beautiful, incredible takeaways.
No.
My gosh. But you know what? I will say something that really resonated with me with, gosh, that amazing runner who shared just referring to friendship as fixing your friend's crown. Huh.
Yes.
Like, that was so, that statement alone says it all. Like it just says it all. It means so much on so many levels. And when that is said, that to me evokes so much about HypeFriend. Just so much about what we talk about with HypeFriend. But what I love about that is it is about the other. It's literally about like making sure that like your person, like your boo, your friend is like looked out for, that crown is like this and not like this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like it is on straight, and it is shining and beaming, and just a beautiful light of amazingness. So that for me is just really powerful. And I'm going to take that and hold that and make sure that my friends' crowns are on real straight and tight. Okay.
Well, thank you, Michael.
Yes.
Well, I feel like my last thing is an extension of that. Because we hear the name Run Disney, but it's really not about the races. It's about the friendships. It's about the connections. Like when you hear everyone talk about why they run Disney, it's really not about the race itself. It's about doing it with their friends. It's coming together with their family. It's about the experiences in the hotel room before the race, the costumes, the straightening the crowns, the getting ready, the photos, everything else. It's about the connections. And it was really beautiful to witness. But the reason I'm just so honored that I had this opportunity to bring this to our community is because Run Disney is really, truly, at the end of the day, all about friendship. So this was awesome. I think we need to go to more neighborhoods. Yeah. How cool was that?
Let's go.
So fun.
I love it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for listening. I gotta go get my trick-or-treat table ready. I gotta get my allergy-friendly treats ready. There's gonna be no pop chips this time. But I don't know.
Because that took
I might have to have a little savory for, the little MJS that's in my neighborhood that appreciates a savory moment.
Yes. Please.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. I'm Ashley Eckstein.
And I'm Michael James Scott. And remember, be a hype friend.
The hype starts with you.